Hello, my name is Eric Turgot, and I'm here to give a quick overview of GAC, the Great Animation Combo System. Um, the tagline of GAC is with single animations comes great combos, and this is exactly what GAC does to help you make combos really quick using all the animations you provide the GAC system. In this version of GAC, version 1.8 to be exact. There's a lot of new features since its official release, and I will go over them in this video for you. So let's get started. Let me select my Unity mask character. Okay, so he's selected, and first note is all of the menu buttons: the animation setup menu, the combo setup menu, the activator setup menu, and the all new context setup menu. You'll go through these to create all your combos, and in all of these will have specific videos to show how to use them. So let's just go over the animation setup menu first. The animation setup menu is the default menu. It's where you set up most of the initial components and attributes to start off using the GAC. So here we have the animation controller type, which is allows you to select between legacy and mechanism. And next is the movement component. This is new, and I've provided GAC has been provided with 3 different movement types you can use with the character controller, and rigid body, where you can use physics. You can use the 3D and the 2D versions of the rigid body. Debug mode is simple. It gives you basically a log of everything you need, and the main thing that you'll be paying attention to in the future are activators. These are the backbone of how GAC triggers your animations, and I'll go over that later on. So let's move down, and let's skip these for a second. I'll go over those later. But you can see here, this is where we set up all of our animations. As you can see, I have a lot of them set up for this character already. But as you can see, all these animations will be provided with different attributes and how to set them up. This will be talked about in detail in the animation setup tutorial. So let's go back up and go to the combo setup menu. This is the section where you set up all your combos. Very simple, self-explanatory. As you can see, I have quite a few combos set up already. And next, we can just go over to the activator setup menu, which is where you basically set up all of your input events through the inspector. GAC provides support for keyboard, mouse, Unity input buttons. You can use all new touch gestures, where you can use them on PC, web, or iOS and Android. And also you can set up 2 GAC specific events, which I call sequence and sync input activators. Sequence is basically pushing each button after each other to create a new animation. Something like doing a shoryuken, and where you have to do quarter circle, which is down, right, down, followed by a punch button, which you can see I did something similar, but it's ZXZ here. And sync inputs are basically pushing 2 buttons at the same time. This basically just gives another input to be used, and you can create a lot of advanced inputs using these. Also, GAC supports the in control input asset, where you can get from the asset store, and I'll go over that in a different video on how to use it with GAC. Okay, and let's move on now to the context setup menu, which basically allows you to create variables where you can use to put conditions to the activators here. Right now, let me show you right there. This activator has a context variable, and let me show you all the 4 context variables we have set up here. This one is set to the character crouching, it's false, and this will only trigger this punch animation if the character is not crouching. Let me set that back, and let's go back to the, so you can set up strings, ints, floats, and bools, and I'll add more types later on. So that's the all new context setup menu. So let's go back to the activators, and I want to show the new tag, which basically means touch area GUI. It's used in conjunction with all the touch gestures, which you can set up for different resolutions. So I can open that up, and you can see right here that I can select from different resolutions here. I am set to use the iPhone, iPod Touch, and iPad platforms in Unity. If you change the platform, this will change the amount of selections for different resolutions. Of course, if you select Android, there's quite a lot of resolutions to use in the Android platform for different resolutions between all kinds of devices. So I can close that out. I'll go over that later. And this tag and build I'll go over in that same video. So let's get to the result of all this setup here, and let's hit play. And just so you know, this button here, I've used the Unity 4.6 GUI to set this up. I did this to make it easier for me. If I'm building to a device, I can let's stop playing. Since I'm talking about that, let's go into here and let's go to the Touch Areas GUI preview. That basically GAC basically opens up its own specific preview, and you can only view touch area GUI setups using this window only. So as you can see here, I have a touch area set up, and if I hit play again, right here you can see if I push the button, it turns the area GUI off. I don't need it to be showing, this is only to debug this here. So let's just jump to it and show what exactly this does. If I go into the activator setup menu, and I have this touch input here set up, and it's set up to do an up gesture here, and when I do the up gesture within this touch area, the character will backflip, play the backflip animation. So if I do it right now, he plays a backflip animation. I can turn it off and still do that animation. That's basically just to help you debug and set up your areas that you want to use for all different types of gestures for your mobile games. Alright, so let's stop playing that for now, and I'll go over that when I do the touch area GUI tag video later on. Let's close that up, and so let's go into combos. I want to see what combos I should start doing here. So let's start playing again and let GAC open up a game window. Actually, here, let's turn our camera back on. Let's select a character. So I can check here in my combo setup menu to see all my combos that I set up and then test them out. But one cool feature that's been available since the first version of GAC is the GAC pack window, the preview animation combos window, which basically shows me all my combos that I set up. And right now you can see I've done combo number 1 here. It's all here, punch left, punch right into a Hadouken using Activator 1. Activator 1 I've set up as using 1 here, and it's a Z, it's for the input Z. So if I hit like Z, the character should punch. If I hit Z, and you see all the activators with the starter animation punch combo set up here will highlight to show me that I did. And also what's cool is that input also highlights the activator here to show you exactly which one. So if I push X, it would highlight X. If I push C, it highlights C. So let me do a simple punch left, punch right, and Hadouken combo. There we go. And as you can see, GAC Smart does a smart check to see which combo you're actually trying to go to. So because a lot of these combos have punch right in their second sequence, they'll get highlighted, but GAC will know exactly which one to go to and highlight. Well, the GAC pack window, I should say. So say I wanted to go into a Shoryuken, I would do, there we go, and it highlights that one right there. And the same thing with going in to a front step, it highlights that one there too. Let's go over here and let's look at an advanced combo quickly. So let's do this one, combo number 5, and let's look at it here. Punch left, punch right, and spin kick. This D here signifies that this is a delayed animation in the sequence. I've set this up here too to be a delayed. It's blue because it's delayed. And one quick thing, if I go back and go to, let's close this one, and go to the punch right attributes, you can see here I have delay. I turned it on, so if I hit the green button here, it turns the delay on, and I can set the delay, and I'll go over that later on as usual. And let's go back here. So I want to do this combo here. I have to do punch left, punch right, and then I have to delay for like 1 millisecond. I have to hit Activator 3 to do that spin kick. So let's go back and look. Let's see what Activator 3 is. Activator 3 is hitting the C button. So let's do it here. Punch, punch, and delay, and then do the kick. There we go. So I've actually set up the character to be moved. So punch, punch, wait, punch, punch, kick. There we go. And that's if I didn't wait, GAC would actually not do the spin kick and actually do the front step instead. So let me show you that. Punch, punch, front step. There we go. It highlighted the front step animation, and it played here because I didn't delay my input. This will allow you to do a lot of advanced combos in your games. Alright, let's stop playing for that, and let's go on to the hit detections. I'm just going to do an overview. This is all new in version 1.8, and the target tracker provides a lot of new features. More to the point is that it allows you to have many different damage animations on how the character should react to certain attacks, and these numbers are what you use. If I go back to like the Unity mask here and say punch left is supposed to do the damage call the damage number 1, and if I click that here, punch left will call this damage animation here. And it's pretty cool. I can have different animations to do all sorts of different reactions. I jumped over this part here, which is a hit detection setup. I will go over that in a more detailed video, but this is exactly how it's done. It's very easy to set up. It takes about less than 30 seconds to have everything set up, I would think. And that is what is really that's it. That's what's new in the GAC version 1.8, and I hope you guys like all the new stuff, and I have a lot more planned and coming. Thanks, guys.